Row over ban on BBC documentary. TMC says free speech gagged. Bengal professor exposes doublespeak. Jailed for forwarding a cartoon, had shared an allegedly offensive cartoon on email. Acquitted after 11-year-long battle, Ambikesh Mahapatra speaks up. Rips into free speech hypocrisy.
And joining us now on Times Now is Professor Ambikesh Mahapatra. Sir, now that you have finally been let off after over a decade, what is the predominant feeling? Is it vindication? Is it happiness? Is it anger? What is it?
First of all, happiness to me, to my family members, to my fellows, to my followers, no doubt. But one thing is very clear. This battle was not a very simple battle. It was a very difficult battle. It is an uneven battle because at one side a common people, common citizen, and another side the state power, the state government with its different weapons like police administration, like money power, muscle power, government pleaders, government advocate general, government lawyers. So this fight, legal battle, was very uneven, unequal, almost one-sided. This battle, finally I win. Our state people, democracy-loving people also win against the arrogant, intolerant, vindictive government headed by Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee.
TMC says that this was only the law taking its course and it wasn't any sense of vendetta against you. It's judicial process. How do you respond?
Yes. From the very beginning of this government headed by Mamata Banerjee, this government is trying always with the help of police administration, judiciary, hooligans to stop any voice, any question against the ruling party TMC and the government activities. This is very much against the law of land, against the fundamental rights of the citizen enshrined by the Indian Constitution, and overall against the off or attack the voice of dissent. But outside of this state, she is always for the dissent of voice of dissent. It is very miserable at a double standard one, nothing.
Do you still think of that night that you were arrested?
Yes. This is very grave condition at that time for me. You know, in a planned way, this plan was taken in the government secretariat. According to the planned operation, the ruling party activists had gathered 70 to 80 miscreants in our housing cooperative society office where I live, and with support of the police, they are attacking me physically.
Do you feel scared now because you still stay in West Bengal?
Actually, our state government and ruling party is always trying to scare everyone so that no one can raise their voice against the government activities and so on, such and. But many people is now trying to assemble together and raising their voice. So I am with them to raise the. It is very much true. I contested assembly election in 2016 as an independent candidate, supported by left parties and Indian National Congress West Bengal unit. Actually, from 2014, we, the victim by the state administration, formed a platform, namely Akranto Amra. And we, the victims, always trying to raise voice against the atrocities of the government of West Bengal. In this connection, the left parties and Indian National Congress West Bengal unit approached me to raise your voice, to protest protest you by the election process. By their request, I consented and filled the nomination paper. So this is the fact. So this is the protest participation. Otherwise, nothing.
Tell me this, why did you forward that cartoon? Why? What was your thinking at that time? Was it an anti-government move? Was it just, sharing of a joke? Why did you do it?
It is not at all, this activity was not at all anti-government. But I received this cartoon. This cartoon is prepared or made by someone on the contemporary political activities of Indian Parliament. So this is a very innocuous, very humorous. So I just received from my friend and shared this humorous, innocuous cartoon with my friends. This is the very common thing. This activity or this sharing was not against any government or anything. But government is so intolerant, is so vindictive. This humorous cartoon cannot be tolerated. Because from the very beginning of our state government, the government is trying to do such activities so that democracy of the state can be attacked. No one can raise any voice against the government. No can put up any point against the government.
You still don't regret it? You don't look back and say, why did I waste 10 years of my life just for a cartoon? No. I wish I hadn't done it.
I will share in future also, no problem. This is not a crime by the law of land, by the Indian Constitution. I will enjoy my citizen life with citizens' fundamental rights. This is not the crime. So why I stop sharing the cartoon?
All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Professor Mahapatra, thank you very much for speaking to us. It's taken almost 11 years, but finally, in the clear, it's a vindication for you. Thanks very much for speaking to Times Now.